Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a video on how to sharpen a blade on a lawnmower. So we're going to use the Lawnmower 10606 as a demonstration here. So the first thing, just to be safe, disconnect the spark plug wire from the spark plug, just so that way the mower will not accidentally start. And let me go change batteries real quick. And next thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to flip the mower over just so that way we can get to the blade. And every time you flip your lawnmower over, like to either take the blade off to sharpen it or replace it or even clean underneath the deck, always do it with the air filter facing up. The reason why tipping your lawnmower with the air filter facing up is that if you tip it over with the air filter facing down, what's going to happen is gas is going to leak out of the carburetor and will get your air filter all wet, and you have to replace your air filter. And I placed a piece of cardboard from a box, an old cardboard box, just to be safe, just in case for any leaks whatsoever. Alright, so now we will start taking the blade off. And just to make it a little easier to actually take the blade off, got one of these little blade clamp tools. I'm just going to place a shop towel or a shop rag right here just to protect the mower's body, because since this mower is fairly new. This makes it, I love this tool, it makes it a lot easier on taking the blade off and then putting the blade back on. Alright, got the clamp on there tight enough. And let me see what size socket it takes for that, to get that bolt off. Okay. Alright, that's too big. Alright, 17 millimeter. So we're going to need a 17 millimeter socket just to take that bolt off. And we'll do that. Or maybe it's not. Sorry about that. Maybe it's not a 17 millimeter. Try a 16 then. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Didn't quite get the clamp on that well. Hang on a second. I'll get this blade off with the camera off. Well, that was a fail. Apparently, I cannot get the blade off of this lawnmower because it is like super tight on there. So I'm probably am gonna have to go to Home Depot and buy me an impact wrench, because apparently with using an actual socket wrench is just not good enough for me to try to get that blade off. It is like fused on there really good. I even soaked it up with WD-40, so that sucks. So instead we'll just use the Craftsman mower for an example here. So let me get it tipped over. We'll sharpen its blade instead. I'll eventually get the blade off of the 10606, but not today. Which that really sucks. I'm a little pissed off right now. I know this blade will come off. Okay, this one, I don't remember what size socket. I know it's a little smaller. Try a 14. Yep, 14 millimeter socket. So a little bit smaller than the one for the 10606. Alright, let's see if we can get this one off. Well, if this one doesn't come off, I'm not going to bother even putting this on YouTube, because I already have sharpened the blade on the 8461. Oh, here we go. Now we got this one off. Well, let's go ahead and take the clamp off. Just when you take your bolt off, just don't lose your washers. And now the blade. Alright, so there are many ways that you can actually sharpen a lawnmower blade. This is one of them that you can actually find at either Lowe's or Home Depot. It's a little a blade sharpening tool. It'll also come with this little thing right here is a balancer just to balance the blade. You just stick this onto your drill. We're not going to use this because apparently the batteries on my drill are dead. I just forgot to charge them. Or if you even have a either an angle grinder or a bench grinder, you can use them, which they work really good. Or have a metal flat file like what I have here. So this is what we're going to use to sharpen the blade with. So without further ado, we'll start sharpening the blade. Alright, so when you sharpen your blade, have the file kind of right here, right at the angle of the blade. Alright. So what I like to do just to do even amount of strokes on each side. I'll do like on this end, I'll do about maybe 10 strokes, and then I'll flip it over to the other side and do the same amount, just so that way the blade can remain balanced. So here's what I'm going to do. Just take your file, just stroke it, do forward strokes. It'll only work if you do it in forward strokes, just like that. Alright, so that's about 10 on that side, and I'll do the other side, and I'll get back to y'all once this blade is all sharp, and then we'll balance it. Alright guys, so now I finally got the blade off the 10606. So I just soaked the bolt some more with WD-40, and I finally got it to break loose, so that's good. Alright, so the Craftsman mower's blade is done. So the last thing to do is balance it. It's important that you do this to make sure that if it's balanced, if she's out of balance, then it can cause a vibration in your lawnmower, and which apparently you do not want that at all. That's when this little tool comes in handy. Well, it's kind of hard for me to try to get a true reading because the wind's blowing out here. A way to know if your blade is out of balance, when you put it on the balancer, it's going to just drop like that. And what you ought to do is just take more material off on the heavy side. That'll drop down. Just do some more grinding on that side, and then just put it on the balancer again. Just make sure that it's balanced, and just go from there. Okay, the wind has stopped blowing now, so it seems to look alright. I think I might have to do a little bit more grinding on this side. It seems it's a little bit, it's dropping down more on that side. So I'll do that, and we'll put the blade back on the mower. I'm not going to really bother filming putting the blade back on, but yeah, that just shows you on how to sharpen a mower blade. Oh, and also one thing I even forgot to even mention. Usually once after you're done sharpening your blade, sometimes what I usually like to do is take the file. Hang on a second. Alright, so usually sometimes I like to run the file like on the back side of the cutting edge of the blade, just to get rid of some burrs, which apparently there's not really any, so this blade's all good. So that pretty much shows on how you sharpen a lawnmower blade. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching.